today on Rappler. In his New Year message, Pope Francis calls for peace in a world where they're no longer slaves but brothers and sisters. An FBI bulletin says Sony Pictures hackers threaten a U.S. news organization. And a video of 2 Italian women missing in Syria surfaces. Hello, I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. In his New Year's message, Pope Francis calls for peace and jokes around. Francis urges an end to war and conflict, saying, "Peace is always possible, but we have to go and look for it." Earlier, while presiding over a Mass in St. Peter's Basilica, Francis prayed for peace among nations where there are no longer slaves but brothers and sisters. But in trademark Francis style, he switches tone and teases the Mexicans in the crowd, saying they were noisy. A bulletin from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI, uploaded by news site Intercept, says Sony's hackers are threatening an unnamed American news organization and that it, in its words, may extend to other such organizations in the near future. Security officials say the Sony hack may be an inside job after the FBI earlier claimed North Korea was behind it. Security firm Norse tells Fox News the malware used to hack Sony contained super detailed insider information. North Korea has repeatedly denied responsibility. But the ripples continue. A South Korean activist says he plans to launch balloons carrying about 100,000 copies of the controversial parody film The Interview on DVDs and USB drives across the border into North Korea. A video of 2 Italian women surfaces early Friday morning, months after they were reported missing. In the video, 20-year-old Greta Ramelli and 21-year-old Vanessa Marzullo are wearing traditional black Muslim dresses and headdresses. One reads a statement in English which includes, "We are in big danger and we could be killed." The video is reportedly from al-qaeda affiliate Jabhat al-Nusra. Both women went missing in July after traveling to Syria. UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says 2014 was the deadliest year in Syria and Iraq in recent memory, with more than 76,000 people killed in Syria and more than 15,000 in Iraq. Many of the deaths were the result of the grab for land of ISIS, or the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Relatives bury the first AirAsia victim on New Year's Day after the body was given to the woman's family in Surabaya. Relatives hold the burial at a Muslim cemetery nearby with more than 100 neighbors attending. Indonesian officials say the bodies and debris were found within a small area, indicating the fuselage was likely nearby. 16 bodies have so far been recovered from the sea. Experts say the pilot may have made an emergency water landing before the plane was overcome by high seas. SENIANG, international name Jiangmi, exits the Philippines Friday. At the height of its strength, SENIANG leaves 54 dead and damages at least 4.9 million pesos worth of crops. The National Disaster and Risk Reduction Management Council, or the NDRRMC, says at least 1,544 houses were damaged. For the full stories, click on the links on your screen, and for those of you watching on mobile, the links can be found on the titles on the article. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter on our patented user engagement model. That mood meter gives you 8 emotions to choose from. If you look at the mood navigator in the middle of the front page, you'll see the story that's gotten the most number of votes in the last 24 hours is this one, in line with the new year. 10 work resolutions for your career in 2015. You have a whopping 86% happy, 86% inspired. That green bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are inspired. That's the wrap for today, Friday, January 2. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Tech Wrap and Rappler's Year Ender 2014 in Moods. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.